This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Welcome back to another episode of INCRadio, hosted by Pacific. I forgot. I am Sister Janae from the local congregation of Eva Beach and Wailuku for tonight, because Salamawi, so technically I'm Wailuku. I am not alone. I have two lovely people to the left of me. Sister, what's your name?
Hi everyone. Sister Seville here in the locale of Wailuku here on Maui again. If you guys remembered last week, we had our show. It was on Saturday.
Yes. Oh, yes.
9 a.m. If you tuned in that time, hello, welcome back. And if you didn't, hi, long time no see. We're here in Maui. We have a second show here in Maui again because we have another guest I want to introduce to you guys. What is your name, brother?
I'm Brother Braden from Wailuku.
Yes, you. So
Yes.
all Wailuku cast.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So Brother Braden here is here today with us. Braden, please give us what are you in the church? You could be a baby, and then what is your office?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah. I am a Kadiwa. I'm 19 and I'm the TSB lead of Wailuku.
Yeah. I'm under him. I'm the TSB and then he's our leader. He's doing a great job. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job. So today's topic is going to be Brother Braden. Braden here today he is a filmmaker right out of high school, yeah? He started off this journey. Did it start off as like a passion, something that you'd like?
Yeah, it started off as a class in school.
Oh.
And it actually started off as photography.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked it. And then one of my mentors at the time told me to just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was photography for about a year or so, and then we slowly moved into filmmaking. And it's just been crazy the past 3 years I've been doing it.
Oh yeah, because you graduated high school 2 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago, and then
2024. Last year.
Last year.
Wow. Wait, you graduated last year?
2024.
Oh my God.
Wait, I thought it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, but you started your filmmaking like 3 years ago.
Yes.
Oh, in high school.
Yes.
Oh, that's how you got into it. So you started when you were a junior.
Yep.
Wow. Oh my gosh. See, so we've known Braden since he was small, but then like we're also learning things about him too.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go more into the topic, we have a icebreaker question.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did I ask it?
Yes.
Okay, so the icebreaker question, please don't, you guys can also comment down in the comment box, in the live chat. But what is an interest that other people don't know about? What is an interest that you have that other people don't know about? Yeah, we'll start off with you.
Yeah. I know, me too. I have to think about it.
It's a broad question. Just keep it simple. I play the ukulele.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
a filmmaker and a musician. I was gonna say ukulele player, but musician. Yes. Oh,
do you have one?
I have one. Yeah. What did I say earlier? Oh yeah. I like baseball.
Oh yeah, that's right, baseball.
Yes. My team is the Mariners. I don't have a specific, or I have a favorite player. It's Ichiro. Yes, Ichiro, but he's retired already. If you guys know the Mariners, he's a retired player. He's like the best one. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh, it was yours.
No, not Shohei. Sorry for those Shohei Otani likers. It's all right. Anyways,
You see, I had one,
hmm,
but I feel like people know about it.
what is it?
I like scrapbooking.
Oh, that's.
I feel like that's people know that though.
I feel like you don't what's it called, showcases as much. So
Yeah, because I would say lifting, but I showcased it. People know, so I can. Yeah, so scrapbooking. So like sometimes I think my mom went to that store that sells a lot of things in bulk.
yeah.
Yeah, that store. I had a cardboard box. I think I bought like ice cream or something.
Mhm.
And I literally cut up the box and put it in my scrapbook and made it all look pretty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was bored.
Yeah, and she knows how to calligraphy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, calligraphy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Alrighty. So before we continue on with our topic today, let's go ahead and read the comments
oh,
here. We have a lot
comments.
of
Let's go to
people.
the very first one.
very first one.
It was
Yeah.
always the first one.
Yeah, we got brother Joseph from call saying happy viewing from #Kunia. And then we have our own sister Janae. She said happy Aloha Friday. Thank you, Sister Janae.
Yeah, hashtag Eva and hashtag Laluku.
Yes.
Gotta represent both,
Yes. Speaking of Wailuku, we also have brother Ricky Torres. He's one of our deacons here. So hello po. And then we have Sister Ariane saying hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone from #Hilo. And what's that one? Ho'oka? HKA.
Yes, Honka.
Honoka'a. Yes.
I
Very good.
believe.
All right. If
Sorry.
anyone knows what HK stands for, please let us know. And then we have Ka. I'm so sorry if I messed up your names. Kajamima, right? Aloha Friday, brethren from #Lehue. Ooh, we got Kauai people.
Oh,
Very good. Very good.
which one? There's
Oh, and then we have Sister Shayna, our very own Sister Shayna here in the locale of Wailuku. She said, so excited for this tonight's lineup, #Wailuku. And then what else? We're going to read one more comment. So we have Ka Elsa from #Wahiwa. Yeah, that's the
Wahiwa. Yeah,
Wahiwa. Yeah. And again, everyone, if you want to go ahead and put in the comments, what is something that people don't know about you, an interest that they don't know about you? Yeah?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good. Okay. So
Sounds correct.
sounds correct. Alrighty.
Yes.
So going back to
Yeah, enough about us.
but
Time for you to shine.
I know. We have so many questions for you.
I know.
I remember you just like, we're on Instagram, not sponsored. We
Not
say-
sponsored,
Yes,
yes.
not sponsored. And then you post like a lot of photos and also a lot of your
Mhm.
videography stuff. So how did you what inspired you to get into that?
Into just the whole creative thing in
Mhm.
general.
Yeah.
Back in, it's when I first started,
Mhm.
I didn't. No one really knew what I was doing,
Yes.
and then my mentor at the time, he just told me to start posting this stuff,
Mhm.
and that's how I started getting into it full time. Because what he told me was, once you just need to commit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just started posting this stuff more. I started getting more active, and the gigs started just coming in.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah. How did you get into getting into gigs, or how did you put yourself out there into the industry?
it was a lot of cold texts and emails.
Oh, so did your teacher give you like a list of people to reach out?
This is actually all by myself. My teacher was just giving me the resources.
Oh.
Yes, and teaching me the campus. But yeah, all the other stuff, it was all on my own, and just advice from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of cold texts.
So you reach out, you had like a list of people you wanted to reach out. and no replies until like someone did reply.
Yes.
Yeah.
So common thing would be is reaching out with a lot of people, or maybe some people, I don't know, but they would only reach out maybe to a few creators or clients, potential clients per like a few of them per month, but only 1% of that of those people get back to you. So it's a lot of repetition.
Yeah. I feel like, do you think, whoa, whoa, never mind. Well, wait, well, I can make a comment, right? Like putting your foot out of that, putting your foot in that door. No, is that the phrase?
Like putting yourself out.
Putting yourself out there. Yeah, putting that one foot in the door. That's the one. That's the one. Putting yourself out there, I feel like it's always scary because I can't imagine, right? It's your work, original, and you weren't sure, especially you were still in high school and you're still testing the water. Were you still in high school?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, testing the waters and everything. How did you know that, like, besides like your mentor telling you, how did you finally take that leap? Like of like putting your work out there and stepping out of your comfort zone, because of course stepping out of your comfort zone is never easy, right?
Yeah, it was something that I was thinking about for a while, and even before I started photography and film. But it was my mentor who gave me that push, because you always need someone to give you that push to
Yeah.
like, fully. So yeah, and then getting out of my comfort zone is just, you're always gonna be uncomfortable. So you just have to go. On
Yep, Jansen. Yeah, look, really seeing like where it can take you by stepping out of your comfort zone. Now here you are 3 years later. I mean, I feel like you're pretty successful. To be like, all the kind, but
If you guys want to follow Braden on Instagram, again, that's sponsored. At Braden Booty Out, right? Yes, he posts a lot of his content there, and then he could also
Yes.
collabs with a lot of you said gigs, a lot of people who reach out to you. Yeah. How did you get all that?
It's a lot of word of mouth. So
Mm,
another way to get in is to link up with a bunch of creators.
yes, like networking.
Network.
Yeah.
Then they will, if they can't get to something, they'll just refer you. And that's the thing, that's the best thing over here in Hawaii, is they don't gatekeep, or they don't
Yeah.
keep things to themselves. They like to give
Yeah.
all the stuff and share it with everybody, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's like family.
Yes. Yeah.
Helping
Exactly.
everybody out.
I feel like the photography business here is like more friendly versus like other places. Maybe it's more competitive. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's supportive. Yeah.
Word of mouth. That's like it's like old school kind, but it's like that's the best way. Yeah.
And over here, it's a small place, so everyone knows each other.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yep, that's so true.
What's your favorite project so far that you've been on?
This was a spec documentary, which is for my portfolio and just for me and my creative vision. It was a baseball documentary.
I think I know what you're talking about. I was waiting for that to come out. By the way.
It's called Beneath the Lights. So pretty much this story that it was my senior year. I started doing that. I started covering the baseball team more, and it was super last minute, as well as the last minute idea that popped up in my brain. I wasn't supposed to go to Oahu with them for states, but I just did it. I said whatever.
I love that.
Yeah, so it was about them losing their 12-year streak for MIL and coming back in the state championship. Which, if any of you guys follow high school baseball, you know that 2024 Maui High and Baldwin
They
they
tied, right?
tied because of the rain. So yeah,
Yeah,
The rain.
that's very true.
so that was one of my favorites. Made a lot of memories with all of them.
And then he has that. You have that up on your. You have a link somewhere on your Instagram. Is it on YouTube?
Yes, but it's also my website.
You have a website?
Yes,
I didn't even know.
right. Yes. So you have a website, bradenvideo.com, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, he has a website that has all his portfolio. I remember seeing the Beneath the Lights one too. I saw the trailer and
Yes.
it looks really
The
nice.
trailer
Yeah.
was really, I got chicken skin.
Yeah.
Chicken skin is goosebumps.
So that was more of like a personal project, but also for school, yeah.
It was a personal.
Oh.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I didn't take the film class. I just took the photography class my junior year, and my senior year, I didn't take anything.
So is everything self-taught then for your like
Pretty
film?
much, yeah,
side.
YouTube University.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube University, and look how far you've come. So after high school, what kind of work did you do?
It was really slow, but it was mostly documentary and event coverage. Yeah.
How'd you get the documentary one?
We're-
Wow! Oh my gosh! And then, so what kind of events did you do?
So it was range from sports camps.
Oh,
Sports camps. I do a lot in sports. Yeah, sports camps. This past one, I actually just came back from one. It was a 5 day sports camp,
Oh,
which was crazy. And it was just 12 days every day.
12 hours?
just like getting action shots of them and stuff.
Yes. So for that one, there's 12 different sports events covered in one day,
Oh,
and then the same day that to kick off.
oh, that was the same day editing.
Was it the same day at the end? Was it?
It was I had an editor in Florida that was doing it while I was working on the big 3 minute video.
Yeah.
Wow,
So you
that
just
is.
send that person all of your stuff and they just put it all together.
Yes.
And then you also do weddings. Do you like doing weddings?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of pressure because you know it's their special day.
Mhm.
It's something I want to kind of get away from.
Oh, wedding. Oh, so you like more the sports side.
Sports side. Story based. Or yeah, weddings is story based too, but it's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for weddings, it's like you have to catch like their vision versus like more stories. Yeah.
Mm.
And then you've also done like graduation pictures.
Yes.
Yeah. How's that? Okay.
Those are easy.
Those are-
Those are always fun to do
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because yeah, you can just get creative.
Mhm.
Especially, yeah, just do it better.
Yeah. Do you tell them how to pose?
Yes.
Oh, how do you like?
Do you have
how
any
do-
like tricks? Or,
Yeah, what are your tricks?
I don't even know. I just wing it sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Because if I see something that looks cool,
Mm-hmm.
then I just shoot it.
Yeah.
And if it needed to, then try to do it. It's a lot of communicating
Mm-hmm.
and just I'd say it's your eye and your experience because now when I first started, I didn't really know what to do how to direct them. But over time, it just takes time.
Yeah. See, it has the eye for
Patience, yeah.
patience, eye. Did you always have that, like, for naturally creative people, or not naturally, just creative people in general, they always have like the eye for like how to put stuff together. Did you always have that, or did it take time for you to get to that where you are right
I feel like it did take time, but also not really. I kind of did not back for it,
now?
but it took time because I couldn't. I can't draw
Mm.
too, and then draw or like paint. So I just chose to take pictures.
Yeah. Which is like basically your environment is like, how do you say it? Like your way of like painting or drawing and stuff, putting stuff together.
Yes.
Yeah. I was
Yes.
like,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I was trying to be all creative in that. But yeah.
Did you ever have like a creative block, I guess?
Ooh,
Specifically when you were doing the documentary with the baseball.
that's a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah, especially with documentaries, there's a lot of pre-production. It takes a long time.
Like storyboard stuff.
Yeah, storyboarding,
Oh.
just coming up with this,
Mhm.
creating the box. I think I'm in one right now. Actually, I'm working on this commercial.
Oh.
Beats.
Oh, wow.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
That's cool.
Beats.
Yeah,
Thanks for telling us.
I don't exclusive.
Mhm. But yeah, it's still in the works. I'm trying to figure out how to get the story.
So unless you like a lot of storytelling and stuff like that, so how does that process go? Because especially documentaries, of course, you need like a storyboard so that way you know what to shoot in an order, right? So you're not just like shooting any kind and stuff. How is that process?
So we start with or I started.
Mhm.
I start with the big idea, the initial idea in my brain. I just write it down.
Mhm.
So just because I'll forget it, it's just easier that way. And then I think of the stakes involved. And then it's pretty much an essay. You're writing an essay, beginning and end,
Yeah.
just visuals
Mhm.
and some. So yeah, and but for documentary specifically, I try to find stakes
Mhm.
in there.
What's the
Steaks like
Stakes like
not the kind.
not the couch hiking?
yeah. So stakes like what's gonna happen if you say the championship game, then those are the stakes. If you lose, then you're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So you use that to build energy.
Uh-huh.
You bring it down.
Oh.
It's kind of like a roller coaster of emotions you want to build up.
That is, yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's like a lot of like things.
I know. I feel like you don't realize how much pre-production.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew there was pre-production going on, but like I never knew that like when it comes to documentaries, a lot of behind the scenes. And stuff.
Because we're usually the consumers and of course
Yes.
the creators and ideas have a way to like kind of have our emotions like up and down. So say for example, stakes is like basically if something doesn't go how it's planned, you have a plan B and how to do that part.
It's the states is like the what if.
Mm.
It's kind of hard to explain,
Mhm.
but what are the stakes involved?
Mm.
It's what's the risk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From the brain mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So how is your process in making your production? Like beginning, yeah.
Start to finish.
Mhm.
It was wild. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I wrote down
Mhm.
the initial idea in my brain, and it's kind of like a spider web. So I write down an idea, and then branch out into different more ideas.
Mhm.
And then once I feel like I have what I need, I put stuff out and break it down. And then I come up with a mood board.
Ooh, I love a good mood board. Sorry. Sorry.
So like the pretty much the look on it's a different.
Mhm.
Yeah, beginning middle and then just right now. when I first started, I started at the beginning and end in like in a simpler form. And then I branch out and complex.
And then of course it goes by feel because then when you start the project, it's like, oh, now it's going kind of this direction. You want to try see how that goes and
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's also the thing. You can't really plan a documentary because you don't know what's gonna happen.
that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Because I like watching documentaries.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's like something else to think about.
Yeah, because it's like you're getting like raw, like just raw footage.
Yeah.
As it's happening. It's like,
and if something does happen, you have to come up with the questions really quick to interview.
oh yeah, because you guys do like interviews and stuff like that too.
Instead
Right?
of interviews.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is the guy.
You're so creative. You know, I love that. Even last week's show, it was about starting up your own business and like entrepreneur stuff.
Yes. So technically, this is like your own business too, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. So before we close out our show, because almost
Yeah, it's
Almost
10:26 now.
See?
See?
All righty. So before I ask you our last question, I'm gonna read some last comments.
Ooh.
Let's start from bottom up. Oh, we have a sister.
Oh, sorry.
Bottom up, Sister Janae. Yes, sir. All right.
Wait, where are we?
right there.
This one.
Technical difficulty. Okay, we have Sister Jelly from hashtag Wailuku Hi to Jelly. Oh, and then we have Sister CJ. Hello, Sister CJ. She said so many talented Kadila here on Maui. Hashtag Wailuku. Very true, very true. And then also going up, we have Sister. Oh, whoa.
Hold on. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Thank you. We have Sister Julie. Hello, Sister Julie from
Sister
hashtag
Julie.
Waipahu. And then we have Ka Brandon from Eva Beach. We also have Ka Edwin. Hello, Ka Edwin. Hello, happy anniversary to Kamak and Katina. Happy anniversary. Yes. And then we also have, Ka Misty. You said our talented brother Braden. The 100.
So talented.
I know. Okay. And then we have Sister Chastity. I'm so sorry. I cannot read far away.
Oh,
Sister Chaz.
Sorry.
Hello, Ate Chaz. Hashtag Wahiwa?
Yes.
Yes.
Wahiwa. A lot of people from Wahiwa are
I know.
tuning in today.
We have Wahiwa, Kunia. We also have Waipahu, Kunia.
Pearl City.
What is this one? Kalaheo. Yes. Hello, Brother Clinton from Kalaheo. Thank you all for tuning in for this evening's show. So we have one more question for you. So one last question. What is your advice to anyone who's wants to pursue the same thing?
Just do it. Just do it. That's all.
3 words.
Just
Let's do it.
because
Not sponsored, by the way.
this is
Because,
Yes.
I mean, with anything in life, you just have to go for it because you never know until you don't try.
so
If
true.
you don't, because if I think about it 3 years ago, if I didn't get that push, if I didn't go for it, then I don't think I would be doing this.
Yeah. And your perseverance is like crazy. Like you just kept going until you had like one yes, and you just kept going from there. Yes.
I feel like if you're really passionate about it, definitely gonna go after what you want.
Yes.
Takes is what it is.
Yes.
That is so true.
We love it. All right, so that wraps up our show for this evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to INCRadio Hawaii Pacific. Before we go, some special thanks to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo D. Manalo, as well as our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Irania Manalo, as well as our District Minister, Brother Jem H. Baitan, and then our Assistant District Minister, Brother Ador Pasal, our CFO Advisor, Brother Brandon Pacheco. And also, shout out to all of you guys for tuning in this evening. Thank you again. Everyone have a good evening. Aloha Friday. Woo! Thank you, Queen Tag.